Oh no.
Oh my
I can
god.
be here.
You
Reggie's still
Got
texting me.
taken to the fatty
I
dimension.
may have missed that.
And my girlfriend's ex is trying to get me to help him.
The Praise Misa stream. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
Yes, apparently that's a thing that's
Decent
actually
notification.
happening.
Stream praise me
Uh,
stream.
Reacting to
I
it.
like that on the screen Poppy's like in the wagon still.
Yeah,
But everyone else
she's
being on
never
here.
been out of the wagon.
They were before the wagon was there.
No, that's where she was.
Poppy's been there for so long. I don't think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Misa, it's your third stream of the day. How are you feeling, hun?
Oh, I'm not streaming. But yes.
I know you're not streaming,
But
but
you're in the
Yes,
stream.
I'm here. I have had I've done a lot today.
yes, you have.
And I forgot to eat. And I ate,
So
but it was too late, and now I'm hungry. Now I want a burger. I will not think of anything else until this burger arrives.
Well, it's time
Fair.
to eat donuts.
speaking of thinking of other things, though,
Oh dear.
who wants to describe what happened last time?
Absolutely not. I remember it was a hag. That was cool.
Bees.
Bees. Bees and hags.
What's wrong with the bees?
Bees and eggs, bees and eggs.
I looked at some of the other stuff. The bees reproduce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked Hazel a question like in the group chat. I was like, "Do the bees
Are the
have?
bees?
Is there a cap?" And Hazel just went, "No." And I was like, "Okay." What's wrong with that? There's so many bees. It's infinite bees. We don't need that many bees. Infinite bees.
More bees.
But if you don't want that many bees, kill all the bees, and then there will be no more bees. No, I would feel bad.
I genuinely think you should just get unlimited bees and then just let them loose. Murder fucking everything.
Let them just we just get a bunch of bees, and then we just like put the brooch
Mhm.
in the Feywild. We just wait.
Yeah, it's just like a
Wait.
black plague.
We just put it on some unsuspecting
Yeah.
fucker who's about to go into the Feywild.
Oh my god.
It's like, bring these bees with you.
The only problem with
So
that is
speaking of the Black Plague and like a swarm, fun fact before session, there was several years of drought in Great Britain. Where like they were
My
getting
parents are home.
almost
I will
no-
be back.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell this fun fact in the meantime.
Yep.
They were getting almost no water. But there was a like incredible boom in the butterfly population the year before. There's a fuck ton of butterflies around and no water for them to drink. So they started attacking people. Oh, you told me this. I did, yes. So they started attacking people, just swarms, hundreds, thousands of butterflies attacking people anytime they would open their windows or anything of the like. And they were specifically going for people's eyeballs and trying to drink the fluid from their eyes. It's horrifying. It's called blood muddling.
My burger.
That sounds kind of hot.
I have burger.
My burger's not here. I want burger.
You'll get burger
Burgers
soon.
are hot, straight out the oven.
Also, I think Reggie's trying to get back together with me.
Please, do it. It'll be fun.
My tummy hurts.
I'm just not sure we were ever together in the first place.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Are you, well, just saying thanks, Hazel, for the fun fact.
It was a fun fact.
Very fun.
Well,
fact.
please fireball the bees. I need the bees dead. No, you made this.
Never.
We're gonna
I
protect the
made this.
bees.
Are you just gonna bring Will in as a hitman for fucking bees when they become a problem?
Nah. Well, it's gonna be some
You
kind of
guys can't
unseelie
play?
fae just to fucking fireball the bees so they all attack him. I mean, He doesn't have to fireball them for them to attack him. That's how, like, that's the unseelie bit.
No,
of it.
like no, I mean like they're coming at him, so he doesn't have to be close to us. You could just fucking assassin the bees by being an unseelie, getting close enough that they attack you, and just fucking dealing with them there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You could just
I
destroy the brooch.
it would destroy the brooch and the bees.
I don't want to destroy the brooch.
Why?
It's a
I
gift
feel
from
bad
her
about
mother.
the bees.
I feel bad about the bees.
The bees.
I don't think Tempest likes her mom and dad.
I feel bad about the bees.
Uh-huh.
You don't deserve it.
They're magical bees.
I
The
don't know how they
bees
were
needs,
made.
really.
No one, like, they're made by the brooch.
I don't know if they have lives. They can think.
I don't think any bee, besides like maybe the arguably the queen, can think. That's not how bees
McDonald's
work.
fries.
What about the feral bee colonies?
Those follow a queen still.
Feral queen.
Anyways, yeah. The last time we dealt with a hag's home after the performance, found out that she was trying to eat cheer from the carnival and like consume that as magic, and instead ended up stacking on Poppy a little bit.
Attempting to snack on Poppy.
Attempting, yeah. Apologized. Clarified that she was here for the lunar convergence. And that she had no intentions of draining Poppy of any magic or anything untoward. It was very kind to the party, who were not very kind to her back, but you know, that's
I was
fine.
trying.
It's scary.
It's scary.
To be fair, Clover had no thoughts. She was just head empty. She wasn't mean, she just was not existing.
Poppy
Mhm.
was nice.
Huh.
Poppy was stupid.
Poppy was dumb.
Fucking
That's.
Poppy.
Do you expect anything else from Poppy?
No.
Be honest.
Sadly, no.
I want some
I
character
love
growth.
Poppy so much. No.
Oh.
Poppy still has an 8 intelligence, not intelligence, but wisdom. 11 intelligence.
Yeah.
Average
no wise.
intelligence. No common sense.
Mm-hmm. But hey, that's fine. After that, Tempest went and talked to her parents and had a bit of an argument and got a bunch of little, like, protection charms and trinkets. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All of which are now with Aster. And Aster's wagon.
Except for the one flower that was in
Except-
her hair.
It changed it to a feather. I
feather.
apologize. I made too many flowers while I was doing that.
I
I
kept
thought,
the
feather
the feather of fall protection because I fly.
The other one is a bracelet of falling protection. I need to make that clear.
Yeah, that's the what I have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That one breaks after like one use, right?
All of them break after one use except for
Yeah.
the werewolf protection.
And the bees.
And
Yeah,
the
the
bees.
bees.
Can I just say that's
Crazy!
like criminal? Why did you make werewolf protection instead of werewolf attraction? Like we had such a good chance here, and it's just tragic.
It's a mom trying to protect her daughter from the wilds of the world.
Yeah, well, maybe the mom should be more sex positive and, want her daughter to
Not
fuck
be-
Her
werewolves.
mom was racist. What the fuck do
Misa the
Okay.
not furry, everyone.
you?
Adam, do not even fucking start with me, you little brat.
Sex mom, yes, no.
I have been through a lot today.
God, I love
Designs have been made.
you. Alright.
You too.
I'm
Please,
having
Al.
bad
Hey, Will, how about you shut your mouth before I shut it for you? I'm gonna fight
But
fucking everyone.
the party went to bed shortly after getting a snack with Tempest, as Tempest vents about her parents.
and then goes to make fucking bulk donuts.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Wake up early, make
Cool.
donuts.
Okay.
And
then
You
head to
wake up
parents.
early, make a donut.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get
Well,
there,
Mm-hmm.
little Miss Poppy.
Hi.
Hey. You find yourself drifting into a sense of deep dark, and you feel yourself pull out the familiar sensation of unburying yourself in your mother's forest.
Yeah, I plan to do this.
Uh-huh. I have a scene for it now.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm upset the tokens kind of fuck up the lighting, but you
Oh,
know.
new map.
She big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poppy tiny.
Poppy is person-sized. Everything here is big.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny.
But yeah, you see your mother, a parasitic princess, as most call her, vines stretching uncomfortably out of and into her mouth and nose, out of her stomach, partially buried into this tree, this fair-skinned fey woman, beautiful red hair, albeit now frizzed and battered throughout the years, looks upon you. So
Oh, continue.
go ahead.
I
I'll
don't
let you
remember
go
what I was
first.
gonna say.
Oh.
Remember.
So, my beautiful daughter, we are. You happen to be in a very convenient spot at the moment. Thank you for your work with the. I believe you called them the Green Guard. Uh, hopefully, they won't be much of an issue in the future. But I would like you to perform a sort of ritual tomorrow night if you could.
Um, Hold on, brain. What was the name of the moon thing?
Lunar convergence.
So you're like astral.
Astral convergence.
Yeah.
Astral. Lunar.
Tiny moon.
You literally.
Adorable.
I imagine it's a ritual for the convergence.
Yes. Normally, I'd like to have your coronation and a proper titling for you on a day as important as this one. Though, timing's not quite working out for that, so we'll have to wait for the next. However, a small ritual for me, for yourself as well, would serve us a great deal of help in dealing with the Horned Hunter when he comes.
All right then. Ah, there's a gnat on my screen, and it keeps trying to fly into my face.
Kill it.
Yo,
There.
yo. I tried to, but then it disappears from existence.
Oh no.
Blink gnat.
I'll refund you, Reggie. I'm sorry, my shit is off.
Don't refund Reggie. Doesn't deserve his points back.
What's the last thing
Yeah,
she said? A question? Question mark?
No, she's just telling you what to do.
Okay.
Take really good notes.
I have them right here.
All right.
Mhm.
Tomorrow you're going to need to gather fresh honeysuckle, the branch of an ash tree, and the corpse of a crow.
God's
She's
never
waiting
going to
for
this.
you.
And Bobby's just like, think really hard.
Can you guys hear the
Stop.
typing?
No, we heard you go,
Uh,
bro, like under your breath very quietly though.
um,
You will need to get to the highest flat ground you can.
this one spot.
Arrange 3 circles, each bigger than the next.
Bigger.
You will place the honeysuckle in the first, the crone in the second, and yourself in the third biggest circle.
First, crow second.
Then you will use the ash branch to draw your path to them.
Third, ash branch, draw. Okay, I think I've got it down. Do I have to make myself alone for the ceremony? Most likely.
No, as long as you're alone in the circle, you should be fine, dear.
Okay.
Alright. Now, my princess, if I remember correctly, you did have a few things to talk about.
Ah, yes. Sorry, today was a bit hectic.
Hmm?
I mean, you probably saw the hag that was down in that area. It's a tree and all that.
Hmm?
I also was going to ask if there's any in the future, if there's anything with my friends that you want me to keep from them, or things that are off limits to tell them. So sorry if I'm getting too quiet.
Fine.
Wee.
Well, with your friend, and with most people, you should be a bit careful about who you tell and how much you trust those people, because those people know your name. So you're yet untitled, and anyone who knows you have power and can put a name to that power without that power having a title is a loose end. We can take care of that and give you some more cover, so to speak. However, I would have to create a great act or trial for you to overcome, most likely tomorrow.
Okay. I'll be ready for that then.
So you'd like to do it?
Yes.
Yes. All right. And you hear a bit of a lift in her voice, though her mouth is still unmoving with these vines and roots tying her to the tree. And the dead, glossed over eyes of her shine for a second in your direction. Well then, my dear. Tomorrow's going to be a very big day for you, and I'll let you have your rest for it.
All right. Thank you, Mother.
Do you rest in the forest, or do you try to go back to your wagon?
There's also your room.
It's also your own. That's what I was meaning.
Room, rest. Rest, forest, room, rest. Forest.
You go down into the Root Palace that was open
What
for
do you
you
mean?
last time. And yeah, you find a nice spot to
Sleepy.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get some more of this twink.
Okay. Um. With that, the only other note of something happening through the night is Tempest feels oddly warm.
Hmm?
But that's all.
Okay. And like internally or externally?
Internally.
Okay. Gonna wake up, I guess. I don't know.
No, you're
just
fine. You don't
feel.
have to wake up, do
Okay.
anything. You just feel a bit warm. That's all.
All right.
And then morning comes. Donuts are being made.
Yes.
People are excited. This
Oh,
is the
me too.
last day of the circus for this year. Everyone has a big break before them.
Sweet donuts.
You make donuts.
I made so many batches of donuts before I have to go meet my parents. To meet up with my parents. Should
Hmm.
probably find Aster.
Maybe.
Yeah. No egg. Not
No
this time.
egg.
We should just put an egg in chat.
Eat the egg. Raw egg.
And
Gonna go give Clover some donuts.
Okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, morning comes to you all. What are we doing to prepare for the last day of the circus?
Oh. It's a show today, right?
Yep.
Last show,
Yeah.
big show.
Last show. Big show.
Ooh,
Big show.
big show.
Big show. Ooh, okay. We gotta go out with a bang.
You gotta find stuff.
I'm gonna find stuff. How long before it starts?
The what? The
The
show?
The show.
The show starts at, let's say, like 1.
What time is it now?
What, it depends on what time Poppy wakes up.
Yeah.
Like 10.
I love I
Firebugs
gave you
Clover up at like 6 in the morning, out doing our jobs, practicing, having donuts. Poppy.
Poppy's dead to the world.
As always. So Poppy would probably want to do all this stuff after the show so that, it's an important show. So, oh yeah, how long does the show last?
show lasts quite a while, especially since the last one's a bit longer. The show's going to be running until like 7, 8. And that's if everything goes right.
Woo.
Okay. I'm just probably gonna get dressed, make sure everything's fine. It's a special show, but now that I realize, dang, this is gonna last a while, and I woke up a little late. Do I know what an ash tree looks like?
Roll me a nature check.
That's a wisdom, isn't it?
It's a nature check.
I know. It's a. Hold on. What is nature?
It's an int.
It's an. I mean. Okay. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay,
Holy
I know.
shit!
So with that, Adam, do you know what an ash tree looks like?
Oh.
I
'Cause
have
that-
no idea.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what
I have a feeling I know where there is one.
Mhm.
Might it possibly be the one on the hill?
Might be one on that hill, yeah.
So
So
So I know what one looks like? Question mark. Or should I ask the nature expert?
Poppy does not feel confident that you know what an ash tree is, but you think you know, like, you know what it's not. So that's nice.
I'm gonna go ask the nature expert. I know what a honeysuckle is. That's easy. I eat those. Dang, I wonder what a crow is.
Who could say?
Alrighty. I'm gonna look for Firebug. Master of nature.
I mean, that's a bold assumption, but we have the same intelligence, but that's fine.
It's like you're connected with nature and all that, surely.
Firebug's connected with the burn down and renewal part of nature.
We're gonna see if Poppy knows that. Because it's a, the answer to that is no.
No.
I'm gonna look for Firebug.
Firebug's practicing with her troop.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Firebug.
Yeah?
You know what an ash tree looks like?
No?
Unless
Oh,
Oh
Batty
god,
is
it's still globbing.
Oh my god.
It's
Holy
still
God.
globbing.
It's fine.
Uh-huh.
No.
-1.
No, with a -1, you definitely know what an ash tree looks like.
Why do you need it? Because there's not any around here. I could make one for you. Firebug now assumes all trees that have been burnt to ashes are ash trees.
Oh my god.
That works
Um,
too.
I can make one for you, but we need to find a tree and I need to set it on fire. What do you need it for?
I don't
So
think
what
that's
you
what an ash
doing?
tree's supposed to be.
I don't know, ash tree.
Ah,
Tree of ashes.
Some
Well-
good fucking girl math.
It really is.
also, I think Firebug has the same intelligence.
Yeah!
No, Firebug has a worse intelligence.
Oh, do you have an 8?
I have an 11.
I have a 7 intelligence.
Oh, she's stupid.
Yeah. I have a 20 wisdom and a 7 intelligence.
I have
You know where
11
my 7 went?
intelligence.
It's a
What
wisdom.
the hell's
one.
Clover's?
Open the
Yeah.
chats, look.
You know where my 7 went?
Wisdom.
Yup.
I've got an 11 in
Mine
intelligence.
needs
Okay.
string.
I think I'll go ask some other people.
That's cool.
I just kind of need one for, the convergence thing.
Oh, you're doing stuff for that?
Yeah, I found out a thing I could do for it, and apparently it'll be like this cool little thing. I don't know. You're allowed to
Cool.
come. You just can't step in the summoning circle.
Believe me, I don't plan on it.
Okay, good.
Are you gonna do it now or after the show?
I imagine I don't know if there's a time. I mean, like, I imagine time limit is today, but I don't know if it's supposed to.
Presumably at night where you can see the moon.
You would like to do it, she'll say you can do this at the witching hour between midnight and 1 a.m.
I'd be doing this around like midnight.
Yeah, right.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go find out what it. I think I know that I've heard of ash trees before. I might have seen one.
Well, I mean,
I just don't remember what they look like.
there's only one tree around here, so if it's not that tree, I don't know what to tell you. And Firebug's gonna
not the
point at the
hag's
one
tree?
singular tree next to the hag's house, because we are in a plains except for one tree.
Well, that's
God, I mean Reiki might have something.
I mean, it's not the only tree for miles. I need to make that clear, but
There's
it's the
one
only.
tree.
There's
don't
also
like-
trees like the parks in town and things. You know,
Yeah.
this is a big city you're outside of.
I think I want to make really sure, and also if they don't have any of those trees around here, I could always ask like the carpenter shop. I'm sure they have some sticks.
If you
alright,
can get a seed for one, I can grow it really fast.
I could also look at that. Look for that at. So I don't know where they sell tree seeds.
A gardener.
Grocery store.
What?
Many of the grocery stores sell seeds.
It's called a general store.
The general store.
Oh, the fast food place. Y'all gonna eat trees?
Yo, you guys got tree?
Rocking up to the
trying to find
fucking
No,
Sobeys,
tree.
be like, hey yo.
You got them trees on you?
Okay, but I could see Sobeys having trees for real. That place has fucking
Real
trees.
though, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Walmart has tree seeds and
Yeah, but
saplings.
Walmart's a general store too.
Yeah.
Walmart has
Not a grocery-
literally everything.
Walmart is a
Fucking
general
insane.
store.
They have a greenhouse.
General store. Alrighty. I'm gonna. Well, I know one smart person here. That's Reggie. I'm gonna go look for Reggie.
Reggie is running around making sure everything goes perfect today.
I
He
cannot-
is.
I cannot specify. I cannot like.
Dressed.
We have a dryad.
Yeah.
There.
There's
Well,
a dryad.
Poppy
that-
doesn't know she's a dryad.
No, but she
Poppy
knows she's
doesn't
a
know.
druid.
Poppy does know she's a druid.
Poppy knows multiple druids.
Yes,
Yeah.
but also
Chose the wrong
Poppy.
one though.
Poppy has talked to them twice.
You saved their life twice, though.
Yeah,
Poppy, you can talk to people that you saved the lives of.
but consider
Oh my god.
Poppy doesn't like talking to new people.
They're not
No,
new.
that's real.
They've been here.
You've known them for 3 years.
They've
No,
been
no,
here.
That's still pretty new.
Well, there's family I'm nervous to talk to, okay? There's knowing someone, and then there's knowing someone.
Oh.
But I mean, like, we'll see. Reggie should know what a tree looks like.
I
And if
sure
that doesn't
goddamn
work,
hope so.
then sure, I'll go over.
Okay.
it.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
You run to
think
go
the
and
funniest
ask
part is, like,
Reggie.
Pointed out that the tree and Poppy didn't check it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Poppy wouldn't know. Poppy
So,
needs to
Poppy,
be
roll me a
sure.
perception check to find and catch Reggie.
It was doomed.
Oh.
What do you mean it was doomed?
It was doomed from the start.
Let's do. Oh my god.
It was doomed from the start.
That's unfortunate.
You cannot find Reggie. You. He is a ghost to you.
Talk to other people.
Okay. Okay. I don't remember her name.
Talia? Or Sephra?
The Dryad.
Sephra.
Nope.
So, that-
Talia.
Talia? Fuck!
Yeah.
Separate Second Night.
Yes, I forget because we get Sephra more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. By design, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for Talia. Let me guess. I got my clicker prepared for the question.
Alright. Talia's actually relatively easy to find before our show because it's just her and Sephra practicing. So you would find Talia on top of a very tall unicycle juggling knives. You see her there. She's on top of an 8-foot-tall unicycle juggling knives.
I don't think
Go
now's
on.
a safe. I don't think now's a safe time to talk to her.
What? Why's not?
Why not?
What could go wrong?
5 hours is enough. I'm gonna go practice for the show. I've given up.
I like you gave up on the first step and not even trying the other
You
two.
even like wait her out or anything. She's not gonna be
The
like.
puppy still has to practice. Puppy has like a.
Fuck.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh.
Now I can hear. My
Welcome to the
headphones
land
did
of
the
hearing.
thing
But-
where it made me
but-
unable to hear for
but
2
also-
seconds.
Consider Puppy is looking for an excuse to not have to talk to someone for as long as possible.
I guess.
It's you know,
This is your mother's test for
Yeah,
you.
This is the trial.
This is the
I-
trial.
I have
All of your
something
close friends
planned,
don't know
but-
what it is.
you want to. I can ask Zephyr.
Okay.
What is Zephyr doing? Is Zephyr doing anything dangerous?
Zephyr is an acrobat. She is in her bodysuit and she is towards the top of the high top currently.
I can't get up there.
You could yell at her.
Could ask somebody to go up there, find Bramble or some shit.
Find Aurora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either of the
Aurora's
I-
mean.
Aurora's me.
Bramble's not
She
me,
was
he's just a bad person.
Poppy doesn't know that, but Poppy probably
Poppy
has
also doesn't know
not
anything
seen
about
Bramble
Bramble.
often.
Yeah, but he's probably
is-
there.
What is Bramble? Does Bramble have a show?
Yeah, he's with
He and
Aurora.
Aurora are
Oh
acrobats.
yeah. I forgot.
Mhm.
Specifically, they do most of the typical acrobatic stuff, and Sephra namely does silks and rings.
Wing.
Yeah, she hangs 50 feet on 4 rings.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look at the cast list.
Mhm.
We're gonna go. Oh God. Venkar might know, but that's kind of scary for Poppy.
Was
That's not scary.
slightly concerned about you once. Horrifically mean.
I mean, like, Poppy is just scared of people. Poppy wants to get to know him, but also it's like, what if they, like, what if they think bad of me?
I think it's worse when you're not getting to know them.
She just like me for
Poppy is the most relatable character, is the thing.
yeah. Stupid, shy, anxious. Yep.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna go to Venkar and he's gonna be doing something equally as dangerous.
He's the beast tamer.
He's just gonna be feeding his animals.
You'll be fine.
That's workable. That's workable.
That's
gonna go-
workable.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find Venkar.
Okay.
I love that everyone else. Poppy's just walking around, stares at someone, walks away.
That's normal for us. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what you did. That's
fair
that's
point.
that was something you explicitly said was something she did all the time
Yeah,
when we started.
fair enough. That is true. What's Venkar doing? Hopefully not something that feeding the animals would be fine, but like imagine like Venkar's like wrangling one or something. It's like okay.
Okay,
doesn't
no.
wrangle them.
I
Well,
mean,
if one
He
tries to
doesn't wrangle
escape,
them that way, or like intentionally wrangle them.
I mean,
so Venkar is currently feeding the chimera.
cool. Okay, this is workable.
You see him, he has a knife in hand, and he is cutting off small bits of meat, and he's trying to throw them evenly between the dragon and the lion head, who are fighting each other over this every single time.
Why do they have separate stomachs?
They don't.
Aw. There's the gnat. I missed. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna. This time I won't sneak up on Venkar. I'll lock up
Uh-huh.
within view.
Uh-huh.
Be like, hey, do you have a free second? It'll be really
Um,
quick.
Sure. He's not taking his eyes off the chimera.
Do you know what an ash tree looks like?
Yes, I know what an ash tree looks like.
is that one?
There's a bunch of different varieties of ash trees. There's emerald, white ash, there's a ton.
Is there one close by?
Up on the hill over there is a white ash tree. You can tell it's a bit wider at the trunk. Has very thick, drawn out branches.
Is it the same tree?
It's the same
There's
tree.
only one tree on the hill over there.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll see you at the show. And then I'm going to. How far is the ash tree? Is it like? It was just like a quick walk. Quick
Yeah, it's
brisk.
a pretty quick walk. However, I'm gonna put a photo of the ash tree that he's talking about in chat real quick. In bubble chat.
I'll probably have to ask someone to come with me though, or else they're gonna get mad.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's the one that grow the weird little moss on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it's those.
Well, to be fair, that's most trees.
Yeah, that's just
But
how
yeah.
moss grows. Moss is fucking weird.
Ash tree. Yeah, I live in a place that's primarily pine trees. Like,
Skill
I've
issue.
absolutely.
Okay, could I just quickly like put in that I've been super confused for like 30 minutes now because I thought you were saying ashtray.
Oh no, tree.
And that's why I just thought you and like
An
Firebug are really
ash
stupid
tree.
because you thought it was a tree.
My
No,
chat's
it
been
was a
hearing
tree.
ass.
Okay, I'm now following. Holy fuck.
God.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
I can't believe
You're
Lisa's
doing
intelligence
great.
is a 6.
Like, I'm somehow an 11. Fuck.
That's your
Jesus.
character.
Yeah,
Talking
no, I'm like
about
a
you.
4 IRL. Damn. Holy fuck. I want to disappear.
No.
No, not allowed.
Not allowed.
Never allowed. All right. I'm gonna have to wait till night, huh? I can't just grab someone for that. It's busy.
Or you can. Tempest is just cooking, or you can grab one of the guard. Clover's a guard. You live with Clover now.
You live with Clover now.
Tempest is just cooking.
Introvert duo.
Just cooking is not something you could say.
What do you mean? She's just cooking.
Tempest doesn't just cook. That's her life.
How many people have tried to get Tempest to stop cooking and gotten away with it?
A few. It's happened
A few.
multiple times. That's why
Multiple
you got.
times, but also, there was a fight. And Puppy is incapable.
You've never seen that though, so you don't know that. Poppy doesn't know that.
Puppy's seen it like once or twice.
Poppy can still try.
But will Poppy?
Howard.
Poppy's options right now. Get Clover, somebody she barely knows but lives with. Get Tempest, who's currently cooking. Find a new person to go with.
I mean, I'm gonna have
Willis.
5
fucking
hours to
Willis!
find honeysuckles, which grow like literally in every inch of every crack of everything. A tree that's on the hill,
You need a crow.
and to
you
like
need
murder a crow.
You need to find and murder a bird.
Fuck that bird.
I mean, I mean, I don't know if Poppy can just like actually just like murder a crow without decimating its corpse.
Skill issue.
Didn't say it had to be a well-loved dead crow. It just had to be dead.
Yeah, but it's like to get it's like it wouldn't be a messed up crow. It would be crow goo.
Skill issue.
Just make it vomit dirt.
Uh-huh,
That one doesn't
dirt.
destroy the body as much.
As much. I'm just gonna go on a shopping trip after this.
Go buy a crow.
Not a living one. Please.
I don't know if you can buy a dead crow. I'm gonna be real with you.
Taxidermy.
No, taxidermy. But would that count?
I don't know if that's a corpse. At that point, it's a taxidermied crow.
We'll find it out. Killing a crow is easy. It's just not
It's living
easy
with
for
yourself after.
Poppy. Yeah, it's living with yourself after. That's the problem.
Mm.
Alrighty. I'll just do the show and then we can find all this stuff after. It's gonna be 7. That's like some pretty good time. I hit up.
Okay, is anyone else doing anything before the show?
Nope,
I
just
gotta go
practice.
meet up with parents, but that's all I got.
Okay, you run to go meet up with your folk.
Yeah.
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 Excited?
Okay. Yeah, I go to where they were performing. I'll
Okay.
wait. Should I grab Aster? No, Aster's probably busy. Never mind.
Yeah, Esther's also prepping for show
yeah,
today.
Aster is on on help
All right.
duty.
So you run and go find your parents, Crescent and Crescendo. They are here at the Stonesbrook Inn. They're having a nice little breakfast before their shows later. It looks like they're late risers.
Opposite of Tempest. Yeah, I'll go and I'll greet them. Hello.
Tempest!
Hi. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh.
How did you sleep?
Oh, we slept all right. To what do we owe the pleasure? Oh no, like it's nice meeting you, but you know.
Well, like we said last night, we're gonna find
Oh,
sending stones.
did... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot. Sorry. Ah.
It's okay.
Sorry. It's a bit early.
I see it's early for you.
Let's go into town and see if anyone's sound like any.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Take them into town.
Mhm.
Time to look around.
Okay. What are you using to look for these? Your parents are giving you a bardic inspiration. You get a D10.
A bardic inspiration.
You're a bardic
Bardic
inspiration.
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 I'm trying to. I'm looking.
Inspiration.
Sorry. I guess I'm using a perception for this. I can't. I don't think I can really use performance or persuasion unless I'm persuading. I'm not.
You could persuade people and
yeah.
just like drag them down like, hey, where can I buy this?
Yeah, I'll try to persuade like a shopkeeper asks like, hey, do you know who's selling this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Roll me persuasion.
22.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, you get some random person on the street to point you in the direction. Point you in the direction of the splayed ribs. It is a magical item shop. It's also a curio shop.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It has this like it's a shop for curiosities.
Ah.
So it has this like dark, kind of macabre goth exterior. Inside is very darkly lit.
Well, go in.
And opening the door, there is a unsuspected little jingle. Little doorbell. Doesn't really fit the space. Inside is lit with candles that burn green flame. Or dark, moody lighting, and there are glass cases with different gems inside of them. There's a frog skeleton on display. There's a few small, like, smooth orbs. There's just a severed hand that looks partially, like, decayed and mummified and gray laying there.
Orb.
Orb?
Orb.
Just gonna call out. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
And you see coming out from the back of the store with a little coffee cup in hand in the
Aw.
fluffiest pink bathrobe you've ever seen is a small older human gentleman. Looks to be like late 60s, wrinkles, like little round glasses that are little round silver glasses, and you see little like spider charms hanging off of each arm.
Oh my god. Hi, I was looking
Hi.
if you were like had any sending stones for sale or anything of that nature.
Oh, yeah, I try to keep a few of those on hand. They're always very popular. Right. Well, he'll go up to one of the cases and get out two blue gems. And you see him speak into one and listen through the other. Okay, these ones are linked. Good. All right, guys. You only make that mistake so many times.
Understandable.
Fair enough, my man.
All right. Now these together are typically 500 for the set.
Okay.
Barter.
Is there any way we can go lower to like 450?
Sorry, I'm really not making much money on these as they are. But, probably 495 for you.
What about 490?
Sure.
All right.
You went up so much.
Good bartering.
I don't
10 out of 10.
I'm sorry. Let
You
me
could
try.
have just
Can
asked
I
to
try
roll a
again?
persuasion. No.
Okay.
490 now.
Yeah, 490.
He's not gonna let you. He's not gonna give your money back.
Okay.
And go, okay,
I'll
try
pay
again.
him.
Nice doing business with you, lady. You have a great day now, and be sure to have a look around and see if anything tickles your fancy.
Yeah, of course.
And he takes a sip of his coffee.
I'm so bad at bartering. I'm sorry.
Your parents look a little judgmental, but I haven't said anything. Your dad hands you 245 gold.
Fuck
I like
yeah,
that everyone in this call fucking gasped when you said 490.
I'm sorry.
All of us were just like, oh.
Immediately fully.
How much should he give me?
He gave you 245. He's a half price.
Okay, I give him the thing, and I'm changing my gold.
I don't think Tempest sees this, but as the old man like goes back behind the counter, you see a little fist pump. He goes back to drinking his coffee.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's your money.
I don't know. I don't know.
You only need to say sorry to your wallet.
But you do see another number of rings on display. There's
Mhm.
an ancient-looking guitar that looks barely held together,
Huh.
but it's here.
It's here.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I don't want to touch that.
Looking up a little bit, you see a chandelier that looks to be made of just what looks to be a rib cage with small candles dangling off each rib, splayed open slightly, for demonstrations purposes, of course.
I want that.
Man's been running this place for 60 years.
I'm sorry. I'll take my parents out of the goddamn place before I ruin something.
Uh,
No.
all right.
You're doing great.
Not. Where's you living so much?
If I'm doing great, why are you laughing? I love you. All right. Thank you. Well, yes. Help us keep in touch.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind that going across planes with these things does tend to lose messages, or they might get picked up by someone else. All right, love.
Of course. It's just a better shot at keeping
Thank you.
in touch.
I want to keep in touch.
So do I.
And give you a kiss on your forehead.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
All right. Well, we have a show to perform, and then I think we'll say goodbye and then go back to the Fae. If that's all right with you. And if you'd like to come, we are more than welcome to take you across with us.
Tonight. I'll think about it. I don't know.
Okay. Take your time, but not too much time.
I'm aware of how much time I have.
All right. And give you a hug.
I'm back.
And all right, we have to go get ready for our show.
I have to go put away whatever's left over from breakfast. Have a lovely show.
And your parents go off. What would Tempest like to do?
Go back and go back to the wagon and see if Aster's busy. If he is, don't bother him. But
Aster's as busy as he always is on days like this. Right now, he is helping the clowns with their makeup.
yeah, I'm not gonna bother him until he's available.
Okay.
And I'll play around with the locket a little bit more.
You play around with the locket, flipping it open and close, and looking at the picture inside. You would like to roll me a history check.
God. My brain cannot find there's a history button. My brain can't read is
There
what I
is?
was gonna say.
There is no history button.
It is! It's history right there.
There's no
Secret button.
There's a button.
You get a flash of memory of a much, much younger you holding the hand of this red-skinned fiendish figure as you're walking through the forest, and you are skipping along, just barely keeping up with this person. It's just a brief flash of memory here. You hear birds chirping, and it fades back, and you're back at the circus.
You probably hold the locket and probably just whisper to it and just go, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
And
All right.
yeah, that's all she'll do.
Okay. All right. So we got Tempest, Poppy, or Clover, or Firebug doing anything particularly special before this show.
Nothing interesting.
Nope.
Gossiping,
Gotcha.
gossiping with the gang, working out. Go to show.
Go to show. All right. This is the last performance of the year, and as we skip to the show's beginning, Penny boldly and proudly announcing the last show of her first year running the circus. Her first whole year running the circus.
So proud of her.
So proud!
big proud.
She is thanking the crowd for being here. She thanks all of you. And she's very excited for this upcoming show. And all of you, without Firebug casting spells, have advantage on these checks to make sure this show
fuck
goes
yeah!
well.
Hey yo!
Yeah.
But this is the last show of the year. Expectations are high. DC is 70.
You got some of that good old,
Good old
you know, Maddie, you got some of that.
We're all rolling at advantage. What I can do does not push us any farther.
Oh, you already put it on. Okay.
No.
No.
That's what Hazel said. Was all of us get advantage?
Oh,
all of
I
you
might
get
brain
advantage.
black that out.
Firebug,
Yeah.
you get Firebug specifically. Penny comes up to you before you're set. You're gonna do great out there. All right. Can't wait to watch. And gives you a big smile, and you get a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
You get a D8.
Yay!
Ooh.
Let's fucking go!
Yay!
Okay.
Head a little bit for Pride Month. Just a touch.
Just a touch. Maddie, what if they had like the tiniest little tiny smooch for Pride?
As a tree, you could kiss
As
her.
a tree? Is it for treat? For a treat?
As a tweet?
As a
As a
tweet.
treat?
Tweet?
What was our
Uh,
DC for this one again?
70.
Come on, Clover, roll high.
How do I do the thingy again?
So at the top, you should see advantage, normal, disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I don't. Oh yeah, okay, advantage, right?
That is
got
a
it.
standard 20.
And then hit whatever you have the highest like number in of
My
the of
highest
the skills.
number. That will be a 9 in deception.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an interesting.
Woo! Look at that! You got it.
Hey.
You got an extra 20.
Yay!
So
And a
that
natural
is-
1, actually.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wow.
I got a
nice.
1 and a 20 in the same row. That's crazy.
It's a total of like 104.
Give us. Yeah. Yeah, it is 104.
Yeah, I pulled up the
Right.
calculator.
Thank you. So, I would like Firebug and Poppy to describe your act for me.
I'm gonna say that's a pretty good for Firebug. So I'm gonna say she once again has the brain power to flash the multicolored sparks, and with not having to use her magic on focusing to keep everyone kind of going, I want to just like during the thing just push out full circles of colored fire from them every time they hit like a consecutive beat, like all of them together. Just a big old ring of colored
Cute.
flame that dissipates before it hits the crowd.
Oh, sad. All right.
I kill everyone.
Voider.
Everyone dies.
The end.
Oh, no.
The
Into that.
end.
All right. Poppy.
Circus explode.
Circus exploding.
I
Yeah.
cannot be provoked in
Explodey.
Geoguessr.
Exploding.
Clover can't stop the dangers that are coming from inside the circus.
Real. Took this job not realizing I was with a bunch of fucking terrorists.
Before I start, Clover is a guard, right?
Yes.
Does a natural 20 mean that does Clover get to punch someone?
I'm gonna go over that in a moment.
Yeah. Fucking kill somebody. We thought
Okay.
we'd be the murderers.
So, what does Poppy's performance look like?
Okay,
I'm gonna
I
go through
will.
this step by step.
Okay, so I actually watched some ballet videos, and I tried to watch like a contortionist ballet person. There's like only one thing on like I think it's the talent show,
America's Got Talent.
Except it was really weird and it was like too modern, in my like opinion, for Poppy. It wasn't a bad dance. It was just very modern. But I'll just go out based off of some of the ballet stuff I watched.
Okay.
And I'll try to attempt to put that into words.
Mhm.
Hee-hee.
Hee hee. Poppy enters onto stage, eyes closed. Oh, sorry, I got really scared by a notification.
Never change, Adam.
It's the Windows boom notification.
Understandable.
Puppy goes out on the stage, tiptoes into I don't know what they're gonna call it, so I'm just gonna like word them. Does like the tiptoe like sort of like prance into the center.
Oh, this is gonna hurt me, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh no!
Yeah, Maddie, it's your turn to feel pain. Time for murder, Maddie. I do know what this is.
Next, I'm gonna have an NPC who speaks unrecognizable French.
No! You can just say you're getting Will back, or you're inviting Derek. You can just say that.
No, I'm just gonna take French lessons from Derek. It's fine.
Why would you do that?
To cause me pain specifically.
Yeah.
Hee hee.
But Hoppy hop on the center of stage, hands overhead, does a pirouette.
I have to leave.
I appreciate that so much.
There's one for me
Uh,
describing this to torturing Maddie, so I'm for this.
Yeah, no, I'm
Uh,
here for this.
I don't have to
But-
be here for this. I can just go.
No,
If you
you
go, I'll
stay.
cry.
Same.
But
Oh,
I'll
God, it's
I'll
more
keep it simple for you, Maddie, for your mental health.
tempting.
I could focus on the contortion stuff, but I also watch some contortion videos. Hee
Gasp.
Yeah.
Gasp.
Yeah. But does some more spins. And then Maddie, you would know what this is called. When they like do like they don't hit the ground, but their back goes really close to the ground. When they do like the little bend.
There's so many things that describes, none of which I know the names of because they're contortionist moves, not ballet moves.
No, there's the you
That
know
goes
what?
to
Bridge,
bridge.
bridge is not what is being talked about. Bridge, your back is nowhere near the ground. That's where your feet and your hands
Oh,
are
not
on
the
the
back
ground.
near the ground, like your body.
Your body, not your back.
I need like
I'm
a
so
physical
confused.
demonstration of what's happening.
I have
when
no
you
idea.
go
Can
to
you
the
just turn on your
stage.
cam and do what you're
Yeah,
explaining?
Yeah.
Let me turn on the can. You know, get
We need
Wait,
a
what?
physical
Actually?
demonstration. I mean, I was kidding, but I'm down for this. That sounds fun.
All right.
Can we come back to this?
No, we're not coming back to this. We're just moving on.
Okay.
Okay, I got my fun out of it. I hope chat got their fun out of it.
Yeah, I think that was pretty good.
I'm just sad I couldn't see
All
Maddie's
right.
face when I said pirouette.
I
And
think you said it
Tempest,
right.
you
Hero
are
test.
talking to the people and encouraging your
Mhm.
co-workers here to put on the best show they've ever put on.
I have
And
extra
it is-
donuts.
You have extra. Are you?
I'm
Please tell me you're
promising.
not handing out donuts.
No, I'm
during the
promising
show.
extra donuts for everybody that does a good job.
Okay.
Donuts are for when they get out.
So
Yeah.
who would you like to encourage here?
Bankar.
Vinkar?
Bankar.
All right.
Oh, treat for baby.
My boyfriend.
Treat for baby.
Treat
Well,
for
you wanna-
baby, and I have to give her
you wanna
extra because I
say?
forgot to give her more last time.
I have extra donuts. And I
Promise.
made that flavor you wanted. So if you do really well, I can make more of them.
You made lingonberry donuts?
I did my best. I had to substitute a little bit, but I did my best.
I substituted the lingonberries, which is like the one thing of the.
I got the three
Oh.
flavors close to it. I had some lingonberry extract and like a little bit of jam left. But I didn't. I had to add
I made
some.
2 lingonberry donuts. You get one now, and you get one after the show. If you do good.
Can we just appreciate that as soon as Aries said, "I have your favorite donuts here," Maddie started shaking the treats.
Neither of the cats showed up.
I did.
think they're
I
outside.
did my best. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I love Hazel whenever somebody says I got you your thing. She's just like, what's the weirdest fucking flavor I can come up with?
I love lingonberry.
Yeah, it's great.
It is.
I just needed to hit you with it.
You got lingonberry?
I got as much as I can. This
He
is
was
like
surprised. He is appreciative.
He hadn't said anything yet other than you got lingonberry?
He was very excited.
I mean, it's very quiet out.
And
It's
And then you said
there.
they weren't actual lingonberries, it was an extract.
It's-
and he was
it's-
okay
it's
with
a
it.
jam.
And some jam.
You're gonna do great.
Thank you. He gives you a kiss. He takes off his top hat and bends down and gives you a kiss on the forehead.
She is blushing
Thank you.
profusely.
He puts the hat back on and walks out. Puts the hat back on. He grabs the small bird cage with the imp inside of it.
Oh my god.
Little guy.
Oh, man.
And he goes out
Boing.
onto stage. All right. And now Misa, Clover.
Hi.
Hi. So, deception is a weird one for this.
Perfect.
Because this is what you're doing to contribute and help out the circus.
Please tell me I'm just like robbing people or something. That'd be great.
Well, that would be sleight of hand.
That
Oh,
would
yeah.
be sleight of hand.
You chose
Deception's more
deception.
like talking.
Yeah, you're. It's lying.
Yeah.
It's just-
Okay.
So, what lie are you telling to get people either in the door or to behave better? Because you are a guard. Or
To the
telling
Chimera.
telling your, or are you like lying and covering up some things for the guards so they're not as worried? Or
If you bring witch
my
with
lie does not have to be truthful, and I'm not going to be called out on it, right?
no, you got a
correct.
fucking natural 20.
Okay.
You're not going to be called out on it anytime soon.
Then I want to like specifically tell all the children to behave. Otherwise, we'll feed them to the beasts.
You just point at the chimera.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly that.
Every time
Aw.
a child comes in with their parent, you're checking their tickets. You just lean into the child and just better behave. Better be on your best behavior. That chimera is looking awful hungry.
Yeah, but I wanna like do it very like sweetly and softly.
We ran out of children to feed the chimera.
Like,
Oh
yeah,
my
it is a
God.
very affectionate threat. I'm like, you're
Like-
gonna behave in there, or you know,
like-
you're gonna be food.
His favorite food is little rascals, so be good.
And you see the most horrified look on this 4-year-old's face.
Oh, poor kid.
Yeah.
His eyes are wide. And you see his face get red for a second.
Uh-huh.
And then he looks at you again and holds his mouth tight and tries not to cry.
Good.
Oh, buddy.
Good boy. I hope that kid was one of the ones that was gonna make a stink the whole time. He was so ready to be a little shit.
Yeah, no, honestly. Like that was the one that
You
was
saw
gonna be a
him
bitch
being a
and throw
little.
things.
You saw him being a little shit in like the line
Mhm.
and yelling at his parents and throwing things to the ground and complaining about his cotton candy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just-
I want to go make cotton candy.
And then we didn't see Aries for like
And then we were all hungry.
again.
Again,
Not this
still no
again.
burger. Wow.
No, I had burger. Burger was fucking good.
Boger.
I also got cheese and bacon
Burger.
fries, which was a
Woo.
bad decision because I'm lactose intolerant.
Worth
Wow.
it.
And I went to eat it, and I instantly spilled it all over myself.
No.
So I was
Oh.
covered in melted cheese and ranch and all this weird shit, and it was so gross, and I was almost crying. And then I ate it anyway because I'm built like that.
'Cause it's
No,
yummy.
that's fair.
Doesn't stop being delicious. 'Cause it's all
Yeah.
yummy.
But yes, no, I ate burger.
But I know eat burger.
I told you I'll buy you one.
Oh,
Boger.
you
Burger.
get Borgor.
Burger.
No, no. Alright. So show goes off without a hitch. The crowd loves it. During your performances, you would notice the hag you met yesterday in the crowd.
Oh,
Oh,
Vibing.
You guys invited her.
I did.
Borgor.
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 She has Borgor.
She's sitting in behind the little shit kid.
No, she gets front row. She has front row seats.
Hell yeah.
God, imagine like I didn't warn the kid and he was a little shit and he like kicked the back of the hag's chair. Oh no. So, you know, if you look at it that way, I'm the hero. Save that kid's life.
You're the hero.
That kid will never misbehave in public again.
Yeah,
you
you're the
are a hero.
Just for just for doing that. For disciplining him when the parents wouldn't.
I don't know if that's even discipline. That's just a threat.
That's okay. Semantics.
What is the discipline if not threatening your child?
All right. So, show goes off without a hitch. Everyone is happy and celebrating, and the moon is hanging high up in the sky. Technically, low up in the sky. It is the closest it ever gets to the world currently. It looks massive.
Ooh.
Has this faint blue sheen over it. This bright, big, and bold full moon.
Eh,
Eh,
so is this the after show times?
this is after show times.
After show
7
time.
p.m.
7 p.m.
Give a man a donut.
Okay.
It was lingonberry donut.
Give him a lingonberry donut.
He's happily eating donut.
Yeah!
The one donut you made for him.
I made two.
Two.
I made two.
But he had one earlier.
Yeah, but he can have two. I can make a two. I want the two. I can put it on that.
Uh-huh.
Donut. Sorry. Very excited.
Very excited for donut.
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 Just like
Donut.
me, for real, for real.
Yeah. Echo, you can't have Venkar's donut as a snack.
I can't have a
Again,
donut.
I can't give you items that I do not have.
I linger on the berry till
You're
he
getting
donut.
Fruit Loops.
Thank you, Misa.
Well,
welcome.
no.
You want the bees? Don't you? Again, I do not possess the bees. I can't give you the bees to eat.
Aster possesses the bees.
I'm not asking Aster for the bees just so I can fake give you bees.
If you give the bees to Will, they are gone.
Yeah, we're not giving Will the bees.
There are 2 brooches of unsealing
I need to
shielding.
find my
Of-
son and
of
talk to him
bees.
about the bees.
There's 2 bees.
There's 2 bee brooches. Actually, speaking of, somebody roll me 2d4.
Huh.
I want to roll a d4.
You roll one, I'll roll one.
Oh,
There you
okay,
go.
I'll roll one.
No.
Oh, okay, no.
Oh, okay.
Bro, you already did it. What do you mean?
You already did it. Okay. One of the brooches has 7 bees, the other has 9.
Woo, bees!
Oh.
He's just going, oh.
It was like the most pain noise I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah, I have real dice, but we use digital here for the game.
Speak for
Okay.
yourself.
I'm gonna go find
gonna
a
kill you.
firebug. Oh no.
Alright. Go
Uh,
find Firebug. What is
Firebug after the-
Firebug doing post-show?
Immediately after the show, she like ran up to Penny and just like scooped her up and spun her around. Just all excited.
See a bright blush and laughter coming from her face. You kind of hold her above you for a second and her eyes are closed. and she opens them. You guys lock eyes for a moment as you're putting her down. She gives you a big hug, putting her arms around your shoulders. And just kind of leans into you for a second.
Firebug will just sit there, just happy. And then I presume Poppy comes.
Poppy watches this.
This is like the 5th time in a row Poppy's accidentally walked in on like a close moment. He's just gonna kind of.
And actually, as Poppy's walking in, Penny like pulls back from the hug for a moment, is about to pull back in. We see Poppy like come into frame.
He's gonna kind of just slowly back up a little and wait for it to end.
You gonna be waiting a while.
You pull back a little, and Penny is looking at you, and I would like an insight check from Firebug at disadvantage.
Yay! Yay!
Oh.
Penny is thinking about something, but you're also thinking about a lot of things right now, and you can't really think about whatever she's thinking about, and it's a lot right now.
Just, oh, she must be going through so much, and then
Oh,
oh,
she's gotta have so
Poppy's
much on
here
her mind.
again.
Who's it? Poppy.
Poppy.
You do see Poppy.
God damn it.
See Poppy with kind of their hand like just awkwardly backed away.
Firebug actively out loud, like as she's looking at Penny and just like everything's happening, she just like slowly turns her head because she can see the bright colored outfit out of the corner of her eye. Bobby.
Poppy stops and is like, I didn't mean to intrude. I can go for a second.
Um,
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
It's always
Oh.
and he's just kind of standing there, and just I go for it. She'll be with you just a second. Sorry.
yeah. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna go back over there away from.
Stomach hurts.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away now.
I'm gonna walk away now.
I'll be able to start walking
Oh.
and just find a spot to hide for a second.
Penny looks a bit exhausted.
Understandably.
Yeah. Her idiot girlfriend doesn't think they're dating, and they keep getting interrupted.
You're such a girl failure.
Correct. Absolutely.
I mean, Poppy tried to get out quietly, but it was too late.
Yeah.
You forget that Firebug has the biggest
I have
perception.
a 21 passive perception, and I only plan on making it better. That was an incredible show.
Yeah, it's great. After kind of a rough year, it's very nice to end like this. Sorry if you need to go and talk with Poppy. I just didn't want the moment to be over yet.
Me neither. Firebug's gonna give
Poppy
her.
overhears that. Lowest perception ever. Just
Poppy only hears when she ruins.
That's
Firebug.
real.
Yeah. Firebug will say, "Me neither," and then she will give Penny one last like squeeze hug, and then she'll take her hand and kiss the top of her hand.
you kiss the top of her hand, and she kisses you on the cheek as you pull up from it.
Firebug is pink now.
These bitches. Yeah.
Yes, yes, please.
Good show, you did great. And she will.
You hear Pity laughing as you go.
Yay!
Yay, gay, homosexual.
Yay.
I know what you are.
I know,
I know what you are.
You're part of the Skill Squad, aren't you?
The alphabet gang.
Mafia.
The alphabet gang.
No.
Are you sure you're alphabet mafia?
No.
It's Alphabet Mafia.
You're not part of the full mafia yet. You're in one of the little gangs.
You're an offshoot.
Yeah.
You
But
start
yeah,
with the
as
numbers, then
you-
you go to the alphabet. It's fine.
Firebug does like fall, by the way, as she's leaving. She
Listen.
Oh my god.
fumbles, face plants, gets up,
Yeah,
okay, and then runs off to go find Poppy. Proceeds to run past Poppy and sit outside on the ground.
Best of luck, hun. And as Pity says that, you get a healing word and recover whatever minor damage happened in the fall.
But Firebug's not allowed into the mafia until she kisses Penny on the mouth.
Just kissed her. Oh, just kissed
On
her
the-
hand. Come
on
on.
the mouth.
On the
On
This is
your
gay
mouth.
enough.
on the mouth.
Floppy style.
Must be gayer.
Style.
Sloppy style is my favorite thing.
Oh.
God, I love it. That's my ninja way.
All right.
Firebug is sitting with Puppy.
Firebug ran past Poppy. Didn't see her. Got outside, sat on the ground.
Right.
you hear some giggling coming from Penny, like I said, and Poppy is there looking at you now.
like taking glances, like I don't know if I can talk yet. I
Hello.
did not intrude. Hi. Sorry if I bothered. It looked like you guys were having a moment. I didn't mean to intrude.
No, it's
I
all
didn't-
good. Everything's fine. I don't know what you're doing. Yep.
Okay.
What's up?
The tree.
The tree.
I need to take a branch from the big tree.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we go
I love
somewhere?
distractions. I mean, helping people.
So can we go somewhere private really
Oh,
quick?
yeah, totally. Firebug will stand up, fumble a little bit as she's getting up, and then straighten herself up. She's still like vibrant pink. Like it's.
Poppy's even with Poppy's passive perception.
Yeah.
It's incredibly obvious to everyone.
So I'm gonna go to
Am I
This is
able
gonna
to
do it
see
in
them
the
passing by?
wagon.
Yes.
Oh my god. Gonna give her shit later.
Absolutely. Oh, treat for baby again. Let's see if
Treat
if
for
they actually.
baby.
I think they've been in the porch because it's like really nice out right now and it was raining the past few days. So
What's been so hot?
Baby. But gonna go there and then uh we can specifically Poppy's room. There's no windows. When you you walk in, Poppy's going to close and lock the door.
someone remind me in like 20 minutes to shake the bag again because
Okay. Shake the
neither of them
bag.
have shown up. I said in 20 minutes.
Remind you.
Hey Maddie, you should shake that bag in 20 minutes.
Thank you. There we go.
Got you.
Fuck you!
Poppy locks the door and goes around, looks around. I'm gonna look for any. This is gonna be a fruitless endeavor, but I'm gonna look for any roots. And I'm gonna turn to Poppy. He's like, we need to make sure there's no like roots or any weird things in here. I mean, says Poppy.
Firebug gives you a look.
I mean, magic things that aren't supposed to be here.
Okay. I will take a look around.
Roll a perception check.
I love distractions.
You love distractions.
Oh
You're like,
my
oh,
God.
something
Love
else to
this-
focus on?
Oh, that was
amazing.
accidentally at advantage. That's a 1. That's a 1 from Poppy.
That's an unnatural one.
Love that.
An unnatural 1.
Firebug, you see everything, and there's nothing really sticks out as obviously magical or trying to spy upon you. And you're very confident in that. Poppy, you see everything, and none of it sticks out as anything magical or meant to spy upon you. You're not confident in it, but yeah.
I
Okay.
think we're good.
Okay. So this is something that I think I really only need you to know right now. I haven't been coronated. And what
Okay.
that means is
Oh, thank God you're about to explain. Oh, I
Yes,
thought you
yes.
weren't going to.
what that means is my name can very easily be stolen along with my power. That's what we're doing tonight. I'm going to tell you the ingredients we need because I feel like if I say the ingredients around someone else, they might know what it's for. But it's a branch from that tree we're gonna need, which is a branch of ash tree, and I'm gonna need a honeysuckle, which should be easy enough. There's another thing we're gonna need, and I'm not gonna be happy getting this one, but we're gonna need the corpse of a crow.
Okay. Pet store.
Oh,
Oh.
We can find an old one.
Just
I
ship
like
it
crows.
to a pet store.
But
Also, Firebug said there's nowhere they're gonna catch one in time.
Also,
But-
good luck finding a pet store open this late
Yeah.
on the last day of festival.
But so these are gonna be things I need, and would you be okay being my chaperone? Because I feel like going out and getting these alone is probably gonna lead to some sort of, it could lead to some sort of danger alone.
Yeah, shit. But
Kill, kill, kill,
Murder,
kill,
murder,
kill,
murder.
kill, kill, kill,
Fuck
kill.
you, malicious Pedro.
Firebug. Oh, sure. Look, like, close his face
Sand.
into Poppy. But
Dinglers.
Yeet.
death.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be your chaperone.
Okay. I think we should just get the honeysuckle first, because that's gonna be easy. Those are like everywhere.
Mhm.
And we might go for the branch. And I don't know if the lady's still there. She might try to talk to us. Let's just try to stay quiet about anything and just say, maybe just grab up some branches from around it and say we're picking up firewood. Or tinder.
Got it.
I don't think she'll care if it's just, like, loose on the ground, because it doesn't have to be fresh. Be like, oh, this is the closest tree, you know?
Mhm.
I can do the talking, which sounds like a bad idea, but
Now you're better at lying than I am.
yeah.
Look at me. She's
Alrighty.
mostly orange again now. She's just still pink in the face.
I like to imagine the pink is traveling like from the face and up through the hair occasionally.
Yep. Flickering with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright. So, let's go find them. It should be really quick. I don't know about the cruel part, though.
Should have looked for that one earlier, but it'd make me sad.
Alrighty. Let's go out looking.
Yeah.
Honeysuckle.
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 You can both you could roll me a perception check.
Thank God.
You find it. It's so easy.
Also, let's see.
I want to know. Poppy finds it in a few of the bouquets, like that were given to other performers.
Poppy's not gonna pick one of those out.
Firebug has swapped out of her performing outfit
Mm-hmm.
so that she has her gloves and all of her stuff. And she, as right when Poppy gets back, like, I only found them in the thing. She's got like a handful of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad we weren't gonna have to ask anyone for.
You
Yeah.
should hold these.
Yeah. Here. I'll take
I'm
them.
gonna hand them over.
All right. Let's just go and get the branch. Hopefully, she's like asleep or something.
Ah!
What was that?
Bruh.
Link called
Sky-
me.
Why did Link
Link
call
called
you?
you?
What?
Bing.
Link called me, hung up, and immediately in all caps in our
Sorry.
DMs is saying, "No, sorry."
Yep.
We heard that through.
Uh-huh.
Link is a mess.
Trying
Bing.
What did they say?
They're trying to search for something in the pins, so they hit call instead of the pinned.
Oh.
Oh.
Honestly, being there, Mo, that's real.
Reminds me of when I called Maddie accidentally, and she was like, "I don't think you mean to call me," and I was at work.
Yeah.
What about the other day when you were at work and you pocket dialed me like 4 times, and I was so fucking worried because you weren't replying to me, and you just kept fucking calling back. I was with Hazel, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
How does
it
this work?
was
But she's
wild.
calling me, and I
It
picked
was a
up.
butt
She didn't say
dial.
anything.
I didn't
And
see
then
it
5
until I
minutes
came
later,
back
you're
around the desk.
Aries, how'd you butt dial someone in 2024? You're
Yeah.
my lord.
That's how
Okay.
I got locked out of my phone for 2 hours. Nobody noticed that though.
Okay, it's not wild that you butt dialed, it's that you butt dialed 3 fucking times.
I don't know how
How?
I did that. I can't tell you.
It's-
I
Turn
do.
your phone
impressive.
screen off when you put it
do.
away. It'd be
I
fine.
do every single time.
Okay,
I
to
guess
be
I just
fair, I do
did it that
too, and
time.
sometimes it comes back on. I don't know.
No,
But like,
never
this
happened.
one-
I don't
It's
believe it all.
okay, Link. You just
Alright.
scared all of us. It's fine.
Jump scare.
All right. You guys are heading up to the hag's home on the hill, up to the tree.
Are there-
You see the hag slowly walking up the hill with what looks to be older gentleman, like arm in arm with.
Firebuck's just gonna put a hand on Poppy's like front to slow them down and be like, "Don't, don't interrupt. She's got something going on here."
Could we see if there's any like branches that got blown really far out?
You guys can make. Firebug sees a few branches that are like further out from the base of the tree. Poppy, you're looking for sticks in a sea of roots in the middle of the night.
That's
Firebug's
just never gonna work.
Firebug
Alright,
will grab Poppy's hand and walk her over to the branches. Wide berth around the house, as to not interrupt.
Okay.
Right. I grab Blam.
Firebug feels a feeling of gratitude.
Alrighty.
Okay, now go down the hill. Go, 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 go.
Oh god, this is awful.
Okay, and now the crow.
Are you guys going
Yeah.
in town to find a pet store that is maybe open this late?
I feel like that should be try number 1, and then we can try and find a wild one if we can't find one here.
A wild crow in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Go to that fucking
literally.
general store.
The general store.
General store.
All right. I will get to you guys in maybe a pet shop in a little bit.
Yeah.
What is Tippus doing after the show and after seeing Firebug bright pink?
Oh, she's gonna tease her about that later. But
Okay.
I guess look for Aster because we need to take care of those bees and stuff before everything ends.
Yeah.
And talk to
Looking around for Aster, you find him. You find him with Pan, in the middle of in the middle of the midway here.
Mhm.
Several games and stands that have been set up outside the circus, and you see them sharing a lovely kiss. In this moment, and it
Oh,
looks like
God.
probably during the show he got her cotton candy, and the two of them are enjoying the last moments of the circus for the year.
Okay, recall that plan. I'm letting him do what he wants after all the
Yeah.
parrot shit. I'm not fucking with that.
Aw, see, Poppy.
Yeah, I'm not. I see that he's with her. I'm not gonna
Not
let him
gonna
have
try?
his time. Yeah, no, he gets his time. I can always catch up with him in the morning.
Although,
I-
why did I hear sea poppy?
Did
Spaced out.
fucking
The
Space-
ocean poppy. Poppy of the seas.
Aqua
Hmm.
Poppy.
Aqua poppy.
What
Tempest
happened?
didn't interrupt her child's date so that he wouldn't have to leave the kiss that he was sharing with his girlfriend. And she was like, I can do that later. It's fine. I'm gonna go find somebody else.
Consider sky poppy and ground poppy.
What's
Well, this Poppy
happening?
is ground Poppy, I will argue.
I guess I'm gonna do a controversial take. I'm gonna find Bramble.
Okay.
I need to grab the charms from his house that aren't the bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's probably getting drunk around a fire with a few of the other performers. He's not well liked, but he is tolerated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over. Where's Clover?
Where is
Smart
Clover?
question. I have no idea where Clover was.
Eating donuts like nobody's fucking business.
Yeah, honestly, like just eating all of the donuts possible. Like
Gonna-
donuts are Clover's favorite food,
Gonna-
and yeah, Tempest just gave a lot of them.
gonna poke her on her shoulder. She's like, "Do you mind coming with me real fast to talk to somebody? I just think I need another person present when I do this." No, you can stay if you want, but it would be appreciated.
Clover is just like in an exceptional mood from the donuts and just like nods ahead rapidly and is like bouncing in the chair.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there. You can follow me if you like. Yeah, I'm gonna go find Ramble. Go
Yeah.
get my ex-husband. Just gonna tap him
Yeah,
on the shoulder or just say his
He
name.
sees you.
Run.
He's thinking about it.
Can I get the non-bee magical items that I gave Aster last night to hold?
Or okay.
Okay.
You'll make yeah, okay. Do you you can see in his head he's debating on whether or not he could just give you his keys or if he has to stumble all the way through there after he started drinking. And he hands you the key to the wagon.
I'll take it and I'll go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Go grab them and then bring back the key afterwards.
Okay.
But I'll go in there and I'll look for them.
Yeah. They're just in like a small wooden box, all like stacked together. It looked like Aster didn't know what to do with them.
Understandable.
The bees are in jars, like you asked, though. You do see there are more bees.
Oh god.
Those jars will soon be full.
And
Oh no.
correct me if I'm wrong, the parents gave us each one of these items? So
Yes.
okay, so I'm just gonna grab my half then. And I'm gonna leave him with the other half. And then just look around as I leave a little bit, because god damn it, am I curious? Just a little bit. I'm not moving anything out of the way, but just as I walk back out.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh god, this is gonna be horrible. Whew!
Nothing looks too out of the ordinary.
Could I use that bardic inspiration that my mother gave me that I didn't use?
It's been a lot more than 10 minutes.
Damn it, yeah, that's true, I'm sorry.
Bardic inspiration lasts 10 minutes. That was given to you 24 hours ago.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
I mean, you know,
Okay.
time's just a construct.
Unfortunately, in this case, it is a rigid construct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just slowly leave and go give him back his key.
Okay.
So I don't want to dig, but at the same time I want to dig. Ah!
What?
Ah!
What's wrong?
I want to know!
Why?
He was very mysterious last time he talked about anything, okay?
Yeah.
And I'd like to know things, so I'm gonna go give him back his key.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alright. Have fun. And she's
Have a
gonna-
good night.
She's gonna leave. Did Clover just follow along quietly the entire time?
Yes, and she is like still eating one of the donuts. It's just so fucking.
Don't eat too many of those. You might get an upset stomach.
Just gonna literally pals at Tempest right now.
Don't take this from her.
We can make more in the future. Just don't get sick.
Just like hear a little.
Okay. I guess go find Venkar.
Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, Vinkar is celebrating with everyone else here. He's having a great time. You see your parents are like drinking around him, not really drinking with him. But
Gonna fly over and give him a hug.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What?
Fly over and give him a
Maddie,
hug.
shake the bag.
Oh, 20 minutes. Thank you.
Princess
She
Fluff
gives you a
is
hug
the
back.
most loyal.
Princess Fluff's the best. She's the one who
Mm.
got these snackies for the cats.
Aww.
The fact that even Big Chunky isn't coming to get these is shocking.
Mm.
Oh, here's Elaine. Perfect. Hey, baby.
Elaine,
You're gonna get a
Yay.
bunch of snackies.
Elaine.
You're gonna get a bunch of little shrimpies because
Little shrimpies.
there was a couple snacky redeems. There you go. There's your shrimpies, little baby.
Little baby shrimpies.
Little baby. Little baby's got her shrimpies and she's fucking chowing down.
Ow.
Ain't that right, little miss?
A mess.
She says thank you, Princess Fluff.
All right. All right. Yeah, no, he hugs you back. Your parents go, they were just talking with your friend here. Hi.
Which one are they talking about?
They're talking about Venkar.
Oh, her fucking boyfriend.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
The one that's here. Like a nice guy. They're Crescendo's kind of, I think it's Crescent's kind of looking at you as she says that, and your parents pull you into a hug. And just, so have you thought about what we talked about?
I need to talk. I was gonna talk with him about it a little bit first, but I don't know if I can this year.
Okay.
I
And you see the reactions faces like drop for your parents for a brief second.
can I talk to
Okay.
him about it first?
Yeah.
I just haven't had a
go
chance
right
with the
ahead.
circus going on.
Mm-hmm. No, understand.
Trying to grab his hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He'll go with you anywhere.
Okay, I'll pull him aside and just very nervously sitting in a chair. Tell him, my parents want me to go back to the Feywild with them, and I don't really want to, but I don't know if it would be better if I do, or...
If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
I feel bad letting them down like that. And I don't know what Aster would think. I didn't want to interrupt his date.
You barely know them, and they have done nothing but let you down since they got here. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
You've been nothing but kind of disappointed and apologizing for them since they got here. Like, since you met them for the first time in however long.
Oh. I didn't realize.
I mean, hey, it's fine. Not everything is as cracked up as it seems. And I'm sorry it's been a bit disappointing. But I don't think you should feel bad about disappointing them once.
Okay.
You got this?
I don't know. It's a
Well,
lot.
you already did the hard part and told. I know. I know it's a lot. He pulls you close.
cling onto him.
It'll be okay. I've gotten this far without him. And I don't think you're gonna lose them over this.
Okay. And I'll take him back with me and just go to them.
Yeah.
I don't think this year I can have some plans that require us here. But we got the stones.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll be in touch, kid. We'll let you know whenever we're coming back around.
That'll be lovely, and I'd love to see if Misty and Sky will be in.
We'll see with the kid, but we'll see.
Okay.
I love you. I give you a big hug.
I love you too.
Right.
She's gonna hug them back and just start crying.
You feel them crying a bit quietly, trying not to express that as much as they can, and you feel a comforting hand on your back.
Look over to it.
It's just Vinkar put his hand on your back to comfort you a little bit. Let you know he's here.
Yeah. And after she's done hugging with her parents, she'll hug on him a little bit. Let's get a drink.
Oh, we have to be going.
Oh, alright.
Sorry.
The Aster is somewhere around in the fair, in the game area. If you want to say goodbye to him.
We'll have a look around, see if we can run into him.
Okay.
Do smile. Love you. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I love you too.
And your parents leave again.
And Tempest will drown her sorrows in some alcohol.
Getting drunk
Drown her sorrows in spirits.
Yep.
in chocolate milk.
In chocolate milk.
In chocolate milk.
Oh my god.
She's depressed. She's allowed
Clover, were
to
you
drink
just
on
watching
last
all
day.
of that?
Yeah, Clover was just like watching and listening and like pretending not to very awkwardly.
Ah, wow, this is... does Clover have anything she wants to attend to during this event? Do you want to maybe pickpocket some of the people who are some of the celebrating performers or otherwise?
Pocket Bramble.
Sure, pickpocket Bramble.
Okay. He gets up and he's feeling himself a little bit. You can go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check as you get close to him.
Oh, I still had thing.
Yeah, that was still an advantage. That is a 10. So fortunately for you,
Oof.
that's not bad enough that he notices.
Amazing.
It is, but it is, well, he's drunk. He has disadvantage on the perception check. But it is bad enough you don't actually manage to get anything. He just doesn't see your attempt.
Damn.
You can try again.
Yeah, can I just try again?
From the back where you can't see.
Wait a little bit, but yeah.
Fine. I will wait.
One right after the other is kind of a bad idea,
Mhm.
but
Who else is around but I can pickpocket?
There is the strong man for the circus, the half ogre Anson Armor.
Yeah, okay, they're a little scary. I don't really want to play that.
Okay. Little scary, a lot of blind spots. There's also the twins, half elven twins that usually help with hair and makeup for the performers.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of their role here. Both of them are getting shit-faced for not having to work, not having to work at all for the next few months. They're very excited.
Oh, amazing.
Mhm.
Can I pickpocket the elves then? Sounds great. Do you want me to roll another sleight of hand?
Yeah, of course. Sleight of hand.
Fuck's sake.
Holy shit.
This time you go and reach over, and you just kind of they get up as you're leaning over, to try and get there, and you just kind of fall. And oh, honey, are you okay? Here, let me just help you up. Oh, poor
Someone's
thing.
been having a little too much to drink.
Oh, shit. Clover's just so depressed, laying on the ground, just rolls over and kicks her feet.
She offers you a hand up.
Yeah, Clover is going to very begrudgingly accept that from the person she just tried to fucking steal from.
Dust you. I'm like, "Ah, good as new. That's a great dress. Where'd you get it from?"
Clover just does not want to talk to these people at all.
It's just you can't just leave.
Yeah, no, Clover is just going to very slightly shake her head and just walk out slowly, very sheepishly.
Ah! And the two blonde half-elven twins wave at you as you leave.
Just give him a very slight wave back.
It's just like Poppy when she got here.
Fun fact, Poppy and the twins got here at the same time.
Oh, nice.
We've barely have we barely talked to the twins, I don't think.
No, you don't talk to them too much. They're just
Yeah.
here. There's a lot of people who are just here. Believe it or not, the circus does need people who are just here.
Oh wait, they did Poppy's makeup.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Poppy.
Back to the pet store. How are you guys trying to find a pet store this late at night?
Aw.
The streets are covered in the starts of what's going to be a very long drunken night.
I guess find the most sober looking person and ask.
Do you want an insight check to find the most sober looking
Yeah.
person? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, looking around and over the crowd, you see this young-ish human man who's pretty tall, 6'4", blonde, and it looks like he's quote unquote babysitting a gaggle of women around his age and just making sure they don't get into trouble or no one messes with them. He looks the most sober, and it looks like it's not his choice.
Against his will.
Designated driver.
Amazing.
Damn.
There is 4 of these young drunk women who are talking with each other, laughing at things you could barely make out over the crowd. And they look like they're going bar to bar and have gotten already a very early start into the night.
Firebug will just walk up and be like, excuse me.
Hi. Hi. How can I
Hi.
help you?
Might you know where a pet store or an animal store would be here? Or would be open?
Think there's one 3 blocks that way. He just kind of points off, I think. And you see one of the girls, you see somebody start talking to one of the girls. Oh, sorry, I have to be,
Firebug will go, I understand, and just step back.
There, yeah. He pointed you in a direction.
Yep, that's the direction we will go.
Okay. Walking through a few blocks down, you do find a small little pet store named the Golden Hedgehog. It does look like it is. The sign on the front says closed, but there is a light or two on inside, and you see a worker inside cleaning some of the pins here.
I was gonna look at Firebug. Tears welling up. Do you think they already have a dead one?
No, but we can find the oldest one. The one that is ready to die. And I'll pat her on the back. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. And we'll walk in. Knock knock.
Yeah, you walk in, the door is surprisingly not locked, even though the sign says closed.
Oh.
Oh.
I can't read.
Bleh.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi. I know
Hi.
your sign.
It's yeah.
I know your sign said closed, but we really need a crow.
Uh-huh. Um. Okay. We don't really those aren't really pets. We do have like a rehabilitation center thing where we keep some crows. Like
Can't
Uh,
can't.
Poppy's face kind of drops further after hearing that.
well, they're not really pets. They're like domesticated at all. Like sure there's some and they're smart birds, but like they're wild animals. We can't really keep them for too long.
But can we have one?
Considered having one.
Consider giving Firebug a crow.
Why? Why do you want a crow? They
Why
look
does anyone want anything?
concerned. What?
My other pet's a goose, so I feel like this is actually less of a weird one.
What?
Why do you have a pet goose?
Cause he's cute.
I don't think I should give you a crow.
I'm gonna look up at Poppy like this is your fucking thing, man.
Poppy on the verge of tears.
Yeah. They're not gonna give me one. I think a pet store would understand crow desire.
There's two routes Poppy could go. Poppy could ask if they had a dead one, but then they'd be like, why do you need a dead one? If you get a live one, what are you gonna do with it? Or they could ask for a live one, but then they would have to.
They would have to.
Oh.
Can we see the rehabilitated crows?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah, alright.
Oh no, this isn't gonna go well.
Oh no.
It's honestly not as bad as I thought it would be.
That's better than normal.
Okay, now roll me a luck check to see how this. Roll me 2d20. We're taking the lower one to see how this worker's day has gone. Okay. I'd rather we didn't. We have tours going on. We have tours going on Wednesdays, like through the rehabilitation center, and like how we acquire and what we feed some of our pets here. If you're really interested, ma'am.
Firebug's gonna fucking like kick Poppy in the foot.
Poppy's gonna look over and be like, okay. So, pros. Okay, so would you happen to have any that aren't going to survive that much longer?
The ones that we don't think are going to survive very long, we peacefully and humanely deal with.
Okay, okay. Do you have any of their remains?
Their eyes squint at you. As my coworker said earlier today, the loudest squint.
Listen, if I can't get a live one, I collect bones of animals I like. I
Gonna
can't get
kill it?
no,
No.
no. Saying if I can't have one, like if you don't think it's a good fit for a pet, then I just want you know, a symbolism. You know?
Okay.
I
Uh,
mean,
we have some as we keep a few on hand, like keep a few frozen ones on hand for the spiders.
okay, I'll like pay like since it's so late, I'll like pay double what you normally sell them for and just grab one of
Yeah, you
those.
will. All right.
Yeah.
We also normally don't sell the animals food. Okay. Give me a second. They
I'll
look exhausted. And they go into the back.
into the
You
back.
guys have a moment here looking around, and you do see a case with a spider the size of a small dog.
I'm immediately casting Speak with Animals. And
Huh?
I am talking to that spider.
Hello.
Do they treat you out here?
Yeah. I get nice food once a week.
Ah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you'd like me to tell them for you?
Pluck the birds.
Fuck the bird.
Pluck the birds.
Pluck the birds. Okay, yeah. Understandable. I imagine eating feathers isn't super yummy.
Yeah. He's just looking at you. His big, has like surprisingly big doe eyes for the
He's so
spider.
cute.
Has orange bands wrap around its legs, like natural like orange color.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagining a jumping spider. Real big one it would have to be. Jumping spiders are usually pretty small.
The zombie
This one's
spiders are so
eating the
tiny.
crows.
This
Look,
one eats crows.
Yeah.
One
You
crow a
do.
week.
You do not want a like dog-sized jumping spider. You know how fast those things are?
Yeah, bro. Fucking horrifying.
Yeah, like they move faster than our current cameras can perceive.
And what's your name, little guy?
Oh, they called me Tessie.
That's a very cute name. I'm Firebug.
Hi.
Hey. That's what firebugs do. She's just chatting with the little guy
Okay.
until they come back.
Eventually, the worker comes out of the back with a like cloth sack, and just obviously has something inside, and just sets it down on the counter. Just all right, over here. I had a talk with my manager in the back. They said that it would be like 10 gold for this. So if you want to pay double, that'd be real nice. But,
Yeah, of course.
okay.
Firebug's gonna like walk up after her and go, Tessie would like you to pluck the crows before you give them to them.
Oh, it's a slow blink. I'll bring that up, but they said it's good for the spider to do it. It's an enrichment activity.
I don't know, it's just what she said.
The I understand that, but it's behavior they have to do in the wild. And so we're trying to keep it as normal for them as possible.
Understandable. And she's gonna look back at Tessie and go, I tried.
You would not believe the amount of people who come in here just to talk with the animals.
I wasn't gonna not.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy's gonna walk up with the gold, and okay, and here's like you look like you had a hard day. Like, I'm gonna you like take it. Here's an extra 3. I feel kind of bad for coming here so late and bothering you.
Thank you. All right, you guys have a good night.
You too. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so
And
much.
they go back over and go back to mopping the floor.
Oh, walk out. Okay. Believe it or not, I preferred that outcome.
I mean, fair enough. All right. Got the 3 things. Now what?
I mean, I would say you don't have to follow me for this, but I feel like you're still gonna want to anyway.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. We've got to go to the highest, flattest point in the area, so we might have to. I'm sorry, we might have to do like a little hiking.
Firebug's gonna give her a look like, oh no, hiking.
Once we do that, then at that point it's just I do the ritual. You can you sit back and watch, or if
I
you
will
have,
watch.
yeah, okay. But yeah. So should I do like the unnecessary perception roll to look for the highest, tallest area, or should we just get straight to the point?
You both could do it and see who gets there. Wow.
Hey!
That's like
Poppy finds it this time. It's a
Let's
miracle.
go!
Holy shit.
This is the only time this is gonna happen the entire campaign.
It's
Poppy
a
getting a
lunar.
better perception roll. It's
Fuck,
the
what was
lunar
the word?
powers.
I was gonna be like, it's a Christmas miracle, and then I forgot the name of the event.
Convergence.
Thank you.
It's a
The lunar
convergence
convergence
miracle.
miracle.
Alrighty. So let's hike over.
Yeah, you guys find a nice tall spot in the middle of the city. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people here. Most people are like towards the base of the city, kind of by the circus and more of the like entertainment districts. There's not a lot of people in the streets in this area.
Let's
Though
not do it in
technically the highest point besides on the street would be on a roof.
the middle of the street. Poppy looks up. You think, and based on the wording, do you think man-made structures? No.
I don't know. So is you said highest spot?
The
Highest point
flat-
you can get to. Highest
Highest
flat
point I
point
can-
you can get to.
Highest
flat
spot.
point I could. Yeah.
I think buildings count.
All right, then. Then should we go up there?
We can find a tall inn and just
Yeah, you
rent
could
the
just.
roof.
There's a tallish building nearby.
I hope this isn't like really noisy or anything.
Huh?
It shouldn't be, like, right?
I don't know how this works. But if
Uh,
it's noisy, we can just pretend we're drunk people.
you know what, that works. You think you could? I'm not good at climbing. You think we could just pull out little man?
Or we could just go in and ask if we can use the roof.
Wait,
Is it like an
Right.
inn that we can go into?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Firebuck's just gonna walk in. How much to rent the roof for the night?
What?
How much to rent sleeping on the roof for the night?
What? We can't have people sleeping on the roof.
Why not?
That's because you'll fall off.
Is it not a flat roof?
It's flat roof, but it's like curved. It's flat in the middle and like moves on, like curves down on the sides.
I can sign something that says that we're not liable for if we get hurt.
Okay. He writes down the
Not a
move
full
drop in is not viable if you get hurt falling off the roof, and puts 2 lines down at the bottom of it.
Firebug,
signatures.
Firebug signs her name and then does a little thumbprint, just like slightly singes the paper with her thumbprint, and then we'll stand aside for Poppy to do it.
Poppy will write a little pretty signature. Look over at the burnt spot and like also thumb on the like kind of like grab some of the smudge from this thumb spot and do the same thing on the side.
Okay.
I'm just
We
gonna
have
put
a
5 gold on the table.
That'll work. Okay. We have a ladder in the stable. Knock yourselves out, or actually don't. But you know.
I understand what you meant. Thank you. Firebug will go on out.
These two very sober people saying this too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more concerning this way. And then
Because he thinks you're fully just gonna go up to the roof and drink.
understandable and a valid assumption. Firebug grabs the ladder and holds it steady while
Uppies.
yeah.
Alright, climbing up.
And then Firebug will climb up.
Okay. You guys are here on the roof. It is now getting close to time, Poppy. Is there anything last minute you would like to do?
Maybe just like hang with Firebug a bit.
You might want to prep for the thing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I do have to like yeah. I'll just like
You have to draw the circles.
yeah, I'll just
What do you
pre-draw the
have to draw the circles with?
Huh?
Oh,
What do you have to draw the circles with?
The ash tree.
That's
Branch.
not a.
Firebug will hold out a piece of chalk to you as you look through your bags for something to draw the circles with.
No, I thought you said I need to draw.
You need to draw the connections with the ash tree branch. That's in the
Yeah.
middle of the ritual. These are circles needed for the ritual. Even happen.
Oh,
Firebug hands you a piece of chalk.
Chucky. Alrighty. Let's just. I'll just draw out the little circle. The circles. 3 circles, each bigger.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
and I probably shouldn't put. Does the ritual only start when I like write out with the ash branch?
You don't know.
I don't know. There's a whole hour in between 12 and 1, so like I don't think it's gonna take that long to just like make some circles
Yeah.
with the ash branch. So I'll just wait to set everything up until then, just in case it like insta starts.
Okay.
Puts chalk to the roof. Blah!
But I've drawn the circles, and I was like,
Mhm.
let's just hang with Firebug a bit with the bestie.
Anything you want to talk to Firebug about?
Let's speak. It took everything in me to not say, so, you come here often?
Yeah, this one specifically.
So, it's pretty out tonight.
It is.
It's the biggest you've ever seen the moon.
Super moon.
Super moon.
Literally.
Yeah. I don't ask super often. You're God, what are they called again? You're
Canon.
You're one of them gays.
You're one of
You're
the
a girl
gays,
kisser,
aren't
aren't you?
Girl.
And my fucking Pride Month.
But,
Fuck.
yeah. You're a genasi, right?
Yeah,
Um,
from what I understand.
Oh, so I don't know a whole lot about like genasi heritage.
Well,
Huh?
from what I understand, is that genasi are little bits of jinn, whether they
Little bits of assy.
little bit little bits of jinn, whether they've like petered it off, whether they just got too big or something and they dropped a piece off, or if they fucked a person. That's how you get one of us, is just an extra spare piece of one of them big elementals. And some genasi are because other genasi have birthed a child.
Oh. Um.
That's about as much as I understand about it.
Oh. Yeah. I wonder if there's any like genasi traditions that happen at some point.
I don't know.
We do like a holiday, like I was thinking, I didn't know this was gonna come up, so
Yeah, but what you are and what I am are different. You're a fae,
yeah.
and you have a whole realm. I technically come from the elemental plane. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I have a place there.
Mm.
Whereas you and Tempest and like all the Fae, they've got a spot in the Feywilds.
Hmm.
I just could possibly go there and figure some stuff out, or not. Or I could go and learn nothing.
Yeah, sounds confusing.
It is a little bit. I to be honest, I haven't done a lot of looking into it. The most I've looked into it was recently after when I found a Jin book on accident. Or a book on the elemental plane, I think it was, on accident.
You know, maybe there's a day when the elemental plane is like especially strong, and you might be able to, like, kind of do what I do, and or what other Fae do to absorb some of that power, get a little stronger.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh,
What is it with this
You're a
group and not
mess.
wanting their parents after?
I
Y'all just gig when like, schoolgirls
sorry,
just
got
sending
myself
me.
with that one. I honestly don't know how much of my power comes from that plane and how much of it comes from my connection to fire in this world. I like to think most of it comes from this world. And
What if
comes
there's
from
like
is not the
Sorry.
right way around. It's okay.
what
comes-
if there's like a druid holiday? I feel like that'd be a lot funner.
Druid holidays are any day I get to spend out in nature.
That's really
I don't-
sweet.
And I don't need a holiday anyway. I get to spend every day with people I love and care about, traveling the world, seeing how nature is different wherever we go, and watching forests crumble and regrow just over the course of me seeing them. I've watched fields be different crops over the years. I've watched them be no crops. Watched skies and weather patterns change over the years. I honestly don't know what would be better than that.
I have a question.
What is your question?
When is your birthday?
I don't know.
I mean, I understand that. Like, neither do I. I was kind of just dropped on a doorstep, and I remember you said you were like kind of just dropped in the circus, so it's like it's just what you make it, the day you were found.
I thought, I'm
Sorry,
sorry. I
what
thought
was
Poppy
it?
said that that
An
Firebug was dropped on her
ignition
head.
day?
Wait, what was that?
I thought that Poppy was about to say that Firebug was dropped on the head. It's like,
mean,
did you
yeah,
get dropped on your head?
Absolutely.
We could, and also, Maddie, we could just drop this at like Firebug Tell's birthday if needed, because I know
No,
that like
Firebug legitimately does not know.
Firebug does not know the day.
I don't know. To be honest, I think there was a lot of stuff going on when I first got here that, there was less important things than write down the day she showed up, like make sure she's not setting the tent on fire by touching it.
Well, I mean, we could ask around and maybe get like a general date, and then just pick a day. That'd
It's
be
very sweet, but it's not really something I care a whole lot about.
Poppy like scooches up closer. But I have to guess. Wait, hold on. I need to do this better.
Monday
I
night.
have,
I have.
I have to guess something for your birthday, though.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do that.
You don't understand.
Firebug like laughs and pushes Poppy's face out of her face.
You push Poppy back as the two of you are laughing. This bright blue glow comes from the moon, and the two of you almost feel a pulse run through you.
Oh,
Shoot, I got it. Okay, okay,
I think that's your cue.
okay. So, okay. So, first circle, I put the honeydew. Second circle,
Honeysuckle,
put
not
the
honeydew.
Oh, yeah.
I put the melon.
I put the
Oh, fuck.
I
Grapefruit.
put the
Grapefruit.
In the second one, I put the cinnamon.
It's like, Puppy, where the fuck did you get that?
Yeah. We were together the whole day. I don't know where you got that.
First one, I put the honeysuckle. Second one, I put the crow. Third one, I put the me. Okay, Puppy's now standing in it. Okay, so I grab the branch, and then I draw the path in the circles. And then I draw the path in the circles.
Okay. As you set them there and you start drawing the path between you and the crow lights up in the same dull blue glow. And
Oh,
the
that's
path
cool.
from the crow to the honeysuckle lights as well. And as you finish drawing, these 3 circles light up and incredibly brightly and begin to drag up into the sky. Poppy, you feel invigorated as you're in the middle of these and you're watching these small specks of blue light dance around you.
Puppy's gonna look at Firebug for a second. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like, if I faint or something, don't worry. I've gotta like do a trial thingy.
So
don't
don't
know
use
what it is.
smelling salts. Got it.
Yeah.
Firebug has them in her hand. While you were drawing shit, she had pulled them out, and then she slowly puts them back in her backpack.
And as you guys are looking, and Poppy is waiting for something to happen, realistically here, the two of you see above the honeysuckle a dark smoke begins to drift up from it and widen, and it opens into a patch of dead ground, a graveyard of sorts. You see 3 statues standing at the end of it into the distance, and the blue lights are starting to fade from around you, Poppy. But this
Okay.
appearance, this vision, this portal remains for the two of you.
Firebug, don't step in the circles. Don't jump in the portal. I've got to go in here alone. I think something bad's gonna happen if you step in the circles.
Got it.
I'm just gonna go over through this portal, and then I'm gonna do the trial, and then we're gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poppy goes through.
I go through.
Firebug
You sit. And I believe that's a pretty good spot to pick up for next time.
Oh.
Woo! Yay.
Yay!
Beep, beep time.
Yeah, baby!
Ah,
Whew.
I wasn't falling asleep. You were falling asleep.
Yeah, we're gonna get you to bed early, Misa.
No, we're gonna play Valorant.
I know we're not. You're going to
yeah,
bed.
do it.
We're gonna do it because you wanted to.
Yes, I wanted to, but I want your attention to be able to focus.
Don't worry, I am.
I
a
am
god
worried.
at video game. I
I'm
don't need
so
to
worried.
He is a
good
god
to be
gamer.
good.
She is, but
need
I
to be
want to
good
play
to be good.
competitive, which is something that I know is gonna take a little bit more in the brain.
Nuh-uh.
Nah.
Nuh-uh. I'm really good at games, trust me.
Just do one match and see.
You watch,
Yeah,
I'm
Before you do,
gonna,
when I see
I'm gonna
the
do the
finished
best.
furry Misa, no, but it'll be on Patreon.
yeah.
Take that.
Alright, I'm gonna end stream here. I love
Here's
you.
Maddie Money.
I'm sending everyone to Wombat.
Oh, I
Yeah,
should
yeah,
probably
yeah.
raid Wombat too.
So while you're
playing
still
with
here,
Duck.
for context echo, I am gonna get a commission of the furry thing so that you can see it without that. So
He's in the
Echo's a
Patreon
patron.
too. He's
there
a
you
Patreon.
go.
But
I'm
yeah,
still gonna get a commission so I can show it off.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's
Too
go.
late. All right. Bye, everybody. See you guys.
Bye.
Sunday. Mwah!
Sunday.
I don't think.
Saturday.
Bye.
All
Bye.
dorks.
What?
Back.